Praise and prayers for San Francisco Mayor Ed Lee. An overflow crowd honors him 5 days after his sudden death.
It was absolute love for the city that kept him going.
We learn more about Lee as a father and a husband, a kind man with a big sense of humor as his two daughters share their memories.
Hello, I'm Eric Thomas. Thank you for joining us.
And I'm Carolyn Tyler. I'm in tonight for Dion Lim. Just minutes ago, a memorial celebration for Mayor Edwin Lee ended at City Hall.
ABC 7 News reporter Alyssa Harrington is there live tonight. And Alyssa, the memorial venue just couldn't contain all those who came out in honor of Ed Lee.
Yeah, that's right. People are just starting to file out, but there was a huge turnout for this celebration of life. Earlier, the line wrapped around the block. The event was full, and even those overflow rooms at the San Francisco Public Library were at capacity. Longtime friends, other politicians, and family members all gathered here at City Hall today to say goodbye.
Ed Lee was a real person. He was a person that communicated integrity, a love of life.
In China, San Francisco's first Chinese-American mayor, he was like a superstar, an icon. But to everyone we met and everywhere we went, Mayor Lee was like Beyonce with the mustache.
Ed Lee had the qualities of a person whom, if you did an interview of all of the ones that I just spoke about, he would be the only one would be rated appropriately by the headhunters as to who ought to be mayor. All the rest of us would be considered okay.
I think if there's any legacy, Ed, it's a reminder that life is short. And our wisdom is way too limited to win fleeting victories at other people's expenses. Ed's life was about triumphing together.
He knew that a measure of his success, or any public figure's success, was not the honors received, but the difference that he made in the lives of regular people in our community.
Nothing was too small or too big for him. From stuffing envelopes to speaking on stage, my dad was happy to do it all, often until late hours in the night.
Just think of this: head of the Human Rights Commission, purchaser of the city, head of the Department of Public Works, Chief Administrative Officer, and Mayor of the City and County of San Francisco. Yes, Ed Lee was an outstanding man.
Now, this is the program that was handed out to people who attended the celebration of life today. A lot of people are still gathered in front of City Hall, people filing out, and a lot of mourners have left flowers. They cover the steps of City Hall. We did see a couple protesters out here tonight. They were blaming Mayor Lee for thousands of evictions, and you can also see that there's still a huge turnout. Even the people who weren't able to get in tonight, of course, went to those overflow rooms at the library. A lot of people stayed out here and listened over the speakers. Reporting live outside City Hall, Alyssa Harrington, ABC 7 News.
Alyssa, thank you. We found numerous dignitaries at this celebration of Ed Lee's life. Former San Francisco Giants slugger Barry Bonds was among those in attendance. Numerous mayors from other cities were also there. Former Oakland Mayor Jean Quan recalled her work with Ed Lee on affordable housing long before he became San Francisco's mayor.
Ed was very humble and very kind. People sometimes didn't think he did enough, and I know as a mayor how hard it is to build consensus. But I remember sometimes in Be Alone, he'd sort of grumble. It's like people will think that he doesn't understand affordable housing or he doesn't understand this. And as I was telling him that when we were young activists, we actually probably invented the affordable housing struggle that saved Chinatown.
Long live the values and principles of Mayor Ed Lee. Long live the humanity and basic kind of love that San Francisco is supposed to have. Long live the sanctuary city and all that stuff that he stood for. I know nationally we're not that popular anymore because of that, but I'm homegrown in San Francisco, and those values are critical to keep the city going.
And And here you see the late mayor's family among the first to arrive at City Hall this afternoon. Even as people filed in, flowers were still being left on the steps of City Hall as a tribute.
Now here's a quick look at Mayor Ed Lee's political background and accomplishments. In 2005,